Hello, dear friends, and good morning on Monday. The new week is in front of us, and it starts in a very, very emotional way. Today, 6 planets out of 10 will be in water signs, including the moon, which is the most important for this immediate atmosphere and our mood and how we relate to the closest environment. So keep in mind that today you and other people also may take things more personally, and people can get triggered more easily also or offended. And overall, to keep our emotional balance from one side is important, from another side can be quite a challenge. And it's not that we have so much water energy, but we also have an opposition between Venus and Uranus today. Venus is in Scorpio, so one of the water planets currently. And there is so much intensity in this position. I would say so much possible tension and some really deep feelings, emotions, desires may come up on the surface. But with the opposition with Uranus, we either need to release some of those intense desires or emotions, or we need to change something about them. Or sometimes for some of us, this may also mean that we need to give ourselves the freedom to experience them. So again, the energy is intense, not easy, but at the same time it could be very, very transformational. What can help us here to try to be as open as possible towards something that may feel like we are really vulnerable, kind of like to feel exposed or to recognize parts of ourselves that are weaker or not as powerful as we would like or we thought we are. And to observe this, to really kind of like not close ourselves towards those emotions or realizations, and to try to accept ourselves first. What can help us here is the trine between the moon and Mercury. It's more intense during the beginning of the day. And this is exactly the aspect which can help us not only to feel something, but also to be able to understand it on a deeper level. It might be difficult to articulate it with words because with so much water energy, we tend to feel things deeper than we can really explain with words. But there could be also more understanding, even if we can't, see like some kind of perfectly built up logic, we might get like a glimpse of understanding. Aha, okay, so that's how it should be, or maybe that's what's going on with me, or maybe that is the main process that I'm currently going through, and so on. So this Mercury trine with the moon helps with at least potential to understand ourselves and our emotions and our states and our inner world deeper and better. Um, Going back to Venus, Venus has the opposition with Uranus, but also connection with the other outer planets. So we have talked about it already that one of the kind of like givens at the moment for us in the sky is this sextile aspect between the outer planets, which has been there for a while and will be there in the future as well for a while. And whenever one of the other planets gets to the last degrees of each sign, there are interesting connections with the outer planets. So now is Venus' turn. And Venus connected to the three outer planets, first of all, it creates this beautiful four-angle shape. And second of all, it means that there could be some really deep transformations related to the areas represented by the planet. So everything that's related to our closest relationships of any kind. It could be the relationship with ourselves, with our own desires, with our own values, other people, and again, people that we are emotionally connected to, not only our romantic partners. That includes them as well, but it could be also friends that you have an emotional connection with, or even at work, people that you connect to emotionally. So this can be transformed on a really deep level today and also in the next few days until Venus moves to Sagittarius. So for approximately 3 days from now, 4 days actually from now, basically a major topic during this week. And it will be even more accentuated on Monday and Tuesday while the transiting moon is in Pisces. So with so much intense emotions and I would say deep experiences, it might be a challenge to be very active externally. So be aware of that and try not to push yourself too much to do many things out there, to do them fast, to do them, right away. That's probably going to be a challenge. Instead, try to plan a bit more time and what we are currently going through internally is very, very important. So seems to be more focus on this rather than doing something in the outside world right away. So interesting beginning of the week. I hope it will be a good one for you, and I will see you tomorrow.